All right, guys, we're out here today on Lake Monroe. I've got my Salt Creek tackle box, and I'm going to show y'all something really cool. This bait is perfect for this time of year. Dig through here. Today, we're going to go fishing with the Whitty. This is the original Whitty. It's a handmade balsa, better than balsa bait. Almost said balsa. It's considered a better than balsa bait. It's made out of a composite material similar to, it's got a very similar density to balsa, but it's much more durable than balsa is. It also doesn't take on water. It's 100% waterproof. Got a through-wire construction. It's got a tungsten weight shifting ballast in it, meaning that you can cast this thing so easily, so accurately. It's got a deep knocking rattle, and it's got must-add KVD triple grips comes stock in this package, so it's ready to fish right out the package. Let's go ahead and get it out. Now, it's the end of May here in Indiana, and as I'm cruising down the bank, I'm seeing bluegill everywhere. I mean, the bank is littered with bluegill, and the bass know that. The bass have been spawning all spring, and these bluegill have been up there tearing them up, ripping up their beds, eating their eggs, and just really giving them a hard time. So now the bass are trying to get payback. That is where the Whitty comes into play. This little guy dives 0 to 4 feet, and I think it's going to be perfect to throw around these laydowns, all this shallow water. So if you guys look, you can see all around these tree branches, there are bluegill just littering these things, and the bass know that. So they'll hang out underneath these tree limbs. And that's kind of what we're trying to emulate here with this Whitty. And you can see I've got literally bluegill color. I mean, I've got bluegill following my bait around because it looks so lifelike. This thing has a real wide wobble to it. A bait like this, one that's got a real erratic action to it, and it's really banging and beating against those limbs, can sometimes trigger a strike that, you know, like a worm or a jig or something that's a little more subtle. That, I like it because I can cover water with it. So I can literally, if I'm not sure, you know, if there's fish in this area or I'm practicing for a tournament, I can put this trolling motor on 60-70% and I can just cruise down the bank. I can fish the whole lake with this thing. So I just threw up here, literally in the middle of this beaver dam, and this little circuit board bill is really good at deflecting off of cover. So I mean, I really don't have to worry about where I throw this thing. I kind of feel like if I can put a spinnerbait in there, I can get this Whitty through there. It may take a little bit of finessing, but look there, just went right through that wood. No trouble at all. And what I like to do is I like to put some heavy line on this stuff and fish it real shallow. And almost, sometimes almost like a wake bait, where I can hold my rod tip up and I can keep that Whitty real close to the surface and create a wake there. And sometimes that will just absolutely trigger a strike. And guys, if you haven't picked up on one thing, my favorite thing about this bait is that it's handmade, okay? That's what we're all about here at Salt Creek Tackle. Everything you find has been made with care, handmade, high quality, not mass produced in a factory. That is Salt Creek.